you know you were born to do something. If I was to die out here in nature, it would just be the right place. I think better to die out here than to die in the walls of a hospital. My name's Andrew Ucles. I'm 31 years of age. I'm a wildlife expert here in Australia. I think the car very loud and very rough. I run a tours business that teaches people how to survive in the Australian outback. To make fire so we can make it from scratch. My curiosity and my fascination with nature started very young. I was about 7 years old when I first went out there and started catching animals in the Australian outback. So I'd come up with a list in the morning of animals to try and catch, and I'd go out and try and catch them, whether they be venomous snakes, or whether they be birds or rats, or it could have been anything. I wanted to develop a skill set which gave me the ability to go into any environment to catch animals.
No, harmless. Harmless? Yeah, have a look.
Particularly when I was young, I had a real fascination with reptiles. So venomous snakes, so tiger snakes and black snakes and brown snakes, which are all very highly venomous. You get bitten, you're dead. But I loved catching them. I loved the thrill and excitement of going for an animal that could potentially kill me. Careful, don't you bite me. You bite me. When I was 13 years old, I was bitten by a really venomous snake, and I had to immediately be taken to hospital. And my father, he comes up to me and he said, "Son, you have to stop doing this." And you know what I said to him? I said, "I will keep doing this until the day I die." This guy here, he's known as a three-toed sloth. I started my YouTube channel around about 7-8 years ago. It was about educating a lot of people all around the world, internationally, about how to reconnect back with nature. So I was teaching people the skills and the abilities, whether it's tracking animals, whether it was, how to find their homes or their retreat. So this is a giant northern snapping turtle.
Oh my god, it's so huge!
Yes, very big. So they're called the northern short-necked snapping turtle. These guys are literally the hunters. He wants to bite me. We release, but the Aboriginals, yes, they would eat the turtles.
Whoa!
Now it's funny because in all my videos, when I start talking about the animals, there's always a take-home message about these animals here are invasive, or these animals here are being affected by this, and I think that's the greater plight of what I'm trying to do. Feral cats in Australia comprise of over 15 million feral cats out there in the wild right now. You can work out the extinction rate of a lot of the native species. It's absolutely unbelievable. There's a guy. Right now, I should kill this animal, but this question I get a lot of the time from people, and they're like, "Well, you're promoting all this, then why don't you just kill the animal on camera?" Yeah, it's pointless, there's no need to. I started Ucles Wild Tours about 2 years ago, and so I deal with both domestic clients here in Australia, but I also deal with international clients coming from Japan, China, the US, Hong Kong. So not big groups, only small, 2 to 3 people. I take them 3-day tour or a 5-day tour. I really wanted to train people like myself, because we're losing this in today's society. People are getting away from nature, people are fragmented from the wild. But I still believe we have a very primitive instinct inside of all of us, very primal. I've been doing it for 24 years, which is quite a long time to be, learning, I guess, an art, I would call it. If I was to be stripped from nature and I wasn't able to embed myself in it, I think I'd go crazy.